Hi, I'm Jared from KTWU. Coming up, a segment from Sunflower Journeys. If you enjoy it, please consider visiting ktwu.org to make a contribution.
In today's Plains People segment, we meet a woman who has a real passion for the arts, working to support the artists in her local community. She's the director of the Hayes Arts Council, Brenda Meder.
There's a little bit, there is space all the way around. Scott, you will love it. It is the big greaseproof holder one that we did the. All the big Scott, these, one of those. I'm from Victoria. Hey, and also, I'm also a theater person who's always very, very concerned about the light. I'm actually from Ellis County. I'm from Victoria. That was like my homeroom. The Victoria Church was homeroom every day. Your parents would drop you off, and a lot of people were farmers and things, so your folks would get you to school at slightly different times, and you would go in and you would sit in the pews with the rest of your classmates. When Mass was over, everybody walked collectively over to school. So and that was the only church I ever knew. So that was just, and I think that's what happens with the arts in our lives. It's around us and wonderful. So I think that's really been a wonderful opportunity for me. The arts were always a part of my life. For 3 years prior to being here at the Arts Council, I was in an administrative capacity at the Chamber of Commerce. So it was very easy to be very much aware of what outside individuals or businesses, entities looked at when they were moving to Hayes, because I was the one who'd answer the phone. And conversation would inevitably always get around to think quality of life issues like, from an arts and cultural perspective, are you going to fall off the end of the earth when you come out to Western Kansas? And it was wonderful to know as much about that and be as passionate about it, but also know that it was part of my job there at the Chamber to share that. And I was able to, because I did know, and I knew how vital it was in our community. But what it taught me more than anything was knowing that even if people come to a community and don't take advantage of some of the cultural quality of life issues, in some strange way they want to know that it's there. With a hard copy and I would like to be able to exhibit some of your more recent work. We'll call just as we're pulling up, Frank. That sounds perfect, dude. Super. See you soon. Bye-bye. Hey, yeah, anything that we did this year, so it'll match up with the perspective. I'm gonna run over the bank lobby should be open. Okay, so there are panels on each end. We are pulling up. Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
Hi.
Frank, hey there.
Hi.
Oh, that's not a problem. No, I know. I bet people go, oh, yeah, like she really wears heels when she's doing this stuff. It's like, yeah, running an arts council, and you're also the person people come in to talk to, or that, the business community works with. You never know if it's going to be a day when you're going to be painting something, or you're going to be, schlepping something. And I know people are going to think it looks like I'm running, but I'm not. This is just always how I go. I think it's just the way I'm geared. If you're going to do something, let's just do it. I've had people actually say, oh, you must be hyper. I bet you never sit still. And that is so not true. I can veg with the best of them. I can go home and, sit in the glider with a glass of wine and watch television without moving for 4 hours. Hey, you know what we need? We need some masking tape. Everything is a little like a production. When you're in a smaller community where people might not equate some of the great stuff you got going on with some of the great stuff that's going on in other places, what's nice is when you feel really compelled to make sure that the standard of what you're doing is absolutely as high as you can make it, so that what you are and what you're about and what you're doing doesn't have to be qualified. You don't want to go, oh, isn't that nice for a city like Hayes? It's like, no, I don't want qualifiers. And I don't think most people do with the arts. It doesn't really matter where the art's happening from. It's either good or it's not good. Now we're the catering staff. Adrian and I prepped all of these things in here. We've cut up apples. We've got a lot of cut up citrus for the citrus water. We've got apples cut up. It's wonderful. Everybody's been having the most amazing time. To have the enthusiasm and the energy that's going on tonight. I've actually had people from out of town say, oh my God, it felt more like I was, you know, in Lawrence or at, you know, in Kansas City or in Chicago or whatever. So yeah, it's wonderful. Are you having fun tonight? The way it makes me feel is that the work that I've done with other people, the work that I and or we have done tonight was worth it when you see it like this. I mean, a glorious night, people out, young, old, you know, it's just, you go, okay, it was all worth it.
Glad you could stop by to see a clip from Sunflower Journeys. There are more great local stories out there waiting to be discovered, but it takes help from viewers like you and me to make it happen. Visit KTWU.org right now to make a pledge.